DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns, and new customers can bet $5 and get $250 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Download the app and use promo code PFT Live when you sign up, and please bet responsibly. All right, Sunday standouts, week 1. Who do you got? Let's go.
Okay, I got a lot.
You got time to think about this.
I do. I'm gonna go. The one I want to go. I'm afraid I'm gonna steal it from you, but I want to give it. I want to give it to him is Sam Darnold.
All right, that's
all
right.
All right, you okay with
that? Go ahead.
Yep. I mean, just dominated my New York Football Giants on a day where Lawrence Taylor and Phil Simms were out at the field, and they were 100-year anniversary of the Giants. How dare they do that? How dare your team do that?
Have a better team.
Sam Darnold.
Have a better team.
He sees ghosts in MetLife. Yeah, you're right. But he came out firing. It was awesome to see. I'm really happy for him and what he did. Again, Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback whisperer. He's the man. You know, Tony Dungy said that last night. But what did he start the game? 12 for 12 for like 130 yards?
And had that 99-yard drive, went for it 4th and 2 for the touchdown there to
ball
Justin
on
Jefferson.
The money, right? Exactly right. He threw the ball great yesterday. Great accuracy. Aaron Jones is going to help out that football team,
if he stays healthy.
Yes.
That's
juice.
The nature of the position.
Easy doom, okay? Just enjoy the freaking win yesterday,
16
all right?
games left.
Okay, doctor? All right, but I'll give Sammy Darnold.
It was incredible.
It was.
And I've been saying this is his best chance, last best chance to become an NFL starter, and it'll be a good problem to have if he has a great year and the Vikings are like, what are we doing? J.J. McCarthy with the knee, and we got Sam Darnold. What do we do? So far, so good.
Right.
This week, the 49ers come to town. Then they play the Texans.
Hey,
then they play the Packers.
But that's great. I mean, Darnold's going to have a feel for the 49ers a little bit, and we saw O'Connell and Kirk Cousins. They were one of the few teams that tore up that 49er defense last year, so that'd be fun to watch.
All right, I'll start with Joe Mixon. My buddy Joe, 159 rushing yards. I said to him yesterday, you're too old to have that many rushing yards. He says, shit, I'm in my prime.
I love it.
and I thought it was great because I was curious about this whole angle with the Bengals because they were going to cut him and then they traded him. It's like, don't you wish the Bengals were on your schedule this year? He said, no, they left me where I'm at. I'm going to leave them where they're at. But he's thrilled to be with the Texans in a position where they need him. They rely on him.
Oh, he was great yesterday.
He's the, it's the C.J. Stroud show, but, wait, we got this guy that can bang it between the tackles and churn up yardage. Why throw it if you can run it? Look at overtime last night. Why throw it if you can run it?
Exactly.
It demoralizes the other team if you can just pound it and pound it and pound it.
Hey, watch out. If the freaking Houston Texans can run the ball like that with the Bobby Slowick offense, and now he can get you worried about Joe Mixon and their O-line when it's healthy, it's good. And now he can unveil all his Shanahan play-action passes. Holy crap, Batman. That offense has potential to take off to even another level of what we saw last year. But, man, you said it. Joe Mixon, how many great 8- and 10-yard runs did he have yesterday? His longest run of the day was 13, and he still ran for, 150, 130, whatever it was?
Incredible. 159.
159 on just a bunch of great 6- and 8-, 10-yard runs throughout the day, so good for him.
30 carries, 159.
I got to give there's this guy up in Buffalo. His name is Josh Allen. Giddy up, Josh Allen. He was awesome yesterday.
You shouldn't be allowed to pick him.
Why?
Because you picked him to lose yesterday.
I know. But I will say, once he got going, I went, what the hell was I thinking? Right? And that's where Josh Allen is crazy good, because if even when they're being outplayed, but not outplayed by too much, he's so talented that he can close that gap and make Buffalo look better than what they are. They got it going late in the second half, right? Got some penalties, got a touchdown before the half, got a touchdown to start the third quarter, and Superman in Buffalo. That's what it is. I don't know how anybody can watch the Buffalo Bills and not just go, Josh Allen is amazing. He's one of the best players in football. I know he hasn't won the Super Bowl yet, and he can't beat Mahomes in the playoffs. I mean, all that is just bullcrap talk by people out there. Incredible player. We don't know who their go-to weapon is in the pass game, and I think they're still gonna figure that out. But he made great plays with his legs, his arm, and they looked in trouble there for a little bit, and then totally flipped the script on the Cardinals.
Nobody is giving the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the respect they deserve, except me. And I'm sure they would rather I not. They would rather it be unanimous. Nobody believes in us. It is the perfect narrative. And Baker Mayfield. Our guy, Baker Mayfield, 24 for 30, 289 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, a passer rating of 146.
Good for Baker.
Hey, and this ties back to what we talked about earlier. And this is something only the Browns could pull off. Bye-bye, Baker. We're going to give all that money, all those draft picks for Deshaun Watson. How much better would the Browns be right now if Baker Mayfield was still their quarterback?
They'd be better. There's no question about that.
So
Baker Mayfield made some high-level, awesome throws yesterday to win the game. What was it? The first 5 drives of the game, they scored, right? I think so. I mean, they put them in the rear view in a hurry there in Tampa Bay. And again, what I love about Baker Mayfield is he's an aggressive decision maker. He's a gunslinger. And it wasn't like he was 289 yards throwing screens and slants. It's back shoulders, it's fades, it's go routes, it's deep in cuts. It's one aggressive throw and play after another, let alone they got an offensive line there too that's going to be able to protect him, let things get up and downfield. And they ran the ball yesterday. I'm with you. Tampa was one of those teams I didn't pick to go to the playoffs, but I really struggled with it, and I could be wrong about that one.
Running back Rashad White recently said that Mayfield looks like an action figure this year, that he's lost weight, that he's in better shape, and so far so good for a guy that couldn't find a home a year ago, went to Tampa Bay, would have been a free agent again, ended up staying in Tampa Bay, and there may be some teams out there kicking themselves that they didn't pursue Baker Mayfield. All right, who else you got?
Well, I had one other guy. I'm going to wait because we're going to talk about this team later, so I'm not going to throw this guy love right now. I was going to go TJ Watt. If you want to go there, you could take it because I'm going to go with Derek Carr. I was hardened on Derek Carr last year. I've been really a career defender of Derek Carr, but last year was not good. If you listen to me and Mike or me and my podcast, I was constantly, oh man, is jumpy in the pocket, doesn't let plays develop down the field, quick to check it down and just get the ball out of his hand. That wasn't what we saw yesterday from Derek Carr. Yesterday, he made a few throws in the game where I went, man, Derek Carr hung in the pocket. Last year's Derek Carr would have said, no, I'm the hell with this. I'm throwing the ball away or getting out of dodge. But him with Rashid Shaheed, the running game got going, but most impressively, I was impressed with his again, aggressive throws and ability to stand in the pocket and make big plays. If he can do that, Saints will be very dangerous this year.
Here's a game we haven't discussed.
Yeah.
And a guy who I have felt bad for his entire career. He has shown that he has a high level of ability, but he's been injured.
Yeah.
It was a knee. Last year it was an Achilles. J.K. Dobbins.
Good one.
Joining forces. I mean, this is like Bill Murray, Ghostbusters, Human Sacrifice, Dogs and Cats, Living Together, Mass Hysteria. Michigan guy and Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh and J.K. Dobbins coming together. 10 carries for 135 yards. That's like, remember when Devon Achane was doing that last year with the Dolphins? That's 13.5 per carry. 10 carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown. And he always had a high yards per carry in Baltimore. Yeah. He's got to stay healthy, but man, that's what the Chargers are going to be, even with Justin Herbert, who only had 144 passing yards yesterday. Run the ball, tough physicality,
right.
Jim Harbaugh, who's got it better than us.
Let them screw up. We won't screw up. It was a typical type win, and it's a great call by you, but J.K. Dobbins. That's one of the great stories of the year to me. I mean, the worst injury you can have in all of football right now is patella tendon or an Achilles, and he had both.
He was rehabbing with Rodgers last year.
Right. So I was so happy when he broke some of those runs yesterday, got the touchdown. Awesome by J.K. Dobbins. Certainly one of the great stories of Sunday.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.